Munith, Michigan. Beautiful. Decided to take a video on our fast morning walk. This dog, I tell you, she likes to walk at a fast pace. So I want to show this trail. They put millions of dollars into this trail a couple years back. This was formerly railroad tracks years ago. Munith was, oh, she saw a bunny. Whew. Okay, all right. Happy dog. Where'd he go? So Munith was a lot bigger 100 years ago. I guess it had two gas stations back then instead of just one, and a couple more stores than it had today, because the railroad track came right through Munith. So brought in business, but they got rid of that track a long time ago. When I first moved here, this was a trail so small, it was a deer path that I followed. I didn't come this far. I took it up just a little ways. But yeah, this was just a small deer path. And then they opened it up some for a walking trail. And it was nicer, but it was still getting overgrown. And then that's when they decided to put millions of dollars in and actually make this wider, dig it out. They did something here so our grass don't grow that much. It's a beautiful trail. Got a few houses on that side, and then eventually that's the last house in town there, it looks like. Or is there one? I think there's one more here. And then you got a farm here on this side. So let's keep taking a video. 1 year, I didn't even know, on this trail there's about 7 or 8 apple trees. And in the 17 years I've been here, I think there was 2 total that I seen apples on these trees. But 1 year, it was an incredibly good year, and all the apple trees made a lot of apples. And they were good eating apples. I would come here and get some apples, but I don't know. I haven't seen an apple in, it has to have been 10 years now since I've seen these apples produce apples. If you look closely, you can, if I can remember where they're at, you can identify some of these apple trees. They don't live forever. Fruit trees normally have a limited time life. Apples being longer. Than some fruit. Okay, good. She slowed down just a hair, but still a pretty fast pace. It's been so many years, I can't remember where all these apple trees were at. But there was about 5 of them within a mile and a half walk. Oh, she just seen, what do we see here? Birds. You don't like birds, do you? Or did you see something else I didn't see? She just picked up the pace. Whew. Whew. Speed walk. Are we running or are we walking? Okay, slow it down. Slow, slow. Oh, there is something. Is that a bird? Right here on this little path right here. See? Beautiful. Just, we got a farm building back there a little bit. And we got, looks like beans growing Looks like beans. Yep. They went down quite a ways with these little rocks. Before they put those in, I'd bring in my metal detector once in a while, looking for treasures. And I would find a bunch of those old railroad spikes. But now, with them doing the work, they're all long buried. I even found some old railroad parts, you know, besides the spikes. Beautiful. Beautiful day. Mid-September 2022. Hold on, pennies. I got something in my shoe. A spike or something. Ah. She gets them the other day. She got them all in her face. A couple of those little pickers in her face, but mainly between her toes. So I was pulling those little tiny pickers from between her toes for about 20 minutes. Little tiny ones. I was at my sister's house. They're not really here on the trail, unless she happens to go in there. But she don't come off the leash when we're on this trail, because if she sees a bunny or something and gets into there, I can't follow her. So I let her go at my sister's house because she has a big open yard, and we've been going about maybe 2 miles up, and then we'll turn around and go back. Sometimes only a mile. It's not too cold this morning, so let's see. I want to say there was an apple tree here, somewhere around here. The birds are chirping. All right, we're getting into some corn here at the cornfield. Let's see if we can find an opening. Let's look on this side. This is not farmed, but it's just all wild. Big field. Not undeveloped, no farm in there. But on this side, there's plenty of corn. Plenty of corn over here. You hunting a sewing machine or what? How far more do you want to go? I think we hit about our mile mark. We get to the road, that's about 2 miles, close to it. Which is way up there, you can't even see it. Because we've only been halfway. We've already gone halfway. Beautiful flowers over there. Beautiful flowers. Oh, I can zoom in on a video. Hold on. Interesting. You learn something new every day. What else can we zoom in on? Penny! Penny! All right, let's test it out on the blackbirds. You should see them coming down this trail when they're migrating south. There's thousands and thousands of them. Anyways, you got a big open field up here, see that? And just shortly beyond that, well, you got the farmhouse way over to the right. Farmhouse way over to the right. And just beyond that is the 2-mile mark. And it used to be, years ago, I used to go that 2-mile mark and walk with Miss Harley. And there used to be farm animals over there. But since then, I think they're long gone now. I don't know if they got new owners or what. They had llamas over there. Sheep. I don't know what else they had. Sheep and a llama. They might have had a couple of goats. But look at all that corn. See if we can blow it up here. Make it look closer than it is. The only thing is, it probably gets shaky when you do that. 11 minutes. We've been walking 11 minutes. That's about a mile, right? What do we walk? About 3 miles an hour? That'd be, I guess, 11 minutes. No, we would be walking faster than that. That'd only be 33 minutes. I think the air pace, we're walking like 4 miles an hour. Maybe faster. It's probably, yeah, we're probably doing 2 miles every half hour. So we may not even be at a mile yet. Because that road is way down there. I can almost see the stop sign. Look at the birds. Slow it down so I could. Don't choke yourself. Yeah, in the fall, later on, right before winter, there's thousands of them. You can see they're starting to gather now. Already, it looks like. Hold on, let's stop for a second and let's take a look at the scenery. Slow down. Slow down. Stop pulling so hard. All right. Smell the grass for a second. Let's take a look at the scenery here. Just farmland as far as you can see. Once you leave the little town of Munith and come down this new developed bike trail, horse trail, walking trail. You can even have an electric bike as long as it doesn't have a motor. I guess it would consider engine motors, but electric bikes are fine. No motorized vehicles. That's what the sign says. But you know, electric bikes are fine. We all know what they're talking about. They don't want you driving your truck down here or a motorcycle down here. Beautiful. And electric bikes are getting a lot more popular. Ooh, she just pounced on something. What was it? A frog? What was it? I want to know what it is. Let me try my zoom. Why'd you stop hunting? There's the road. The car going by, it's way over there. Almost see the stop sign. That road is not quite 2 miles. You got to go past that stop sign a little ways and then you hit the 2 mile mark. But I usually consider the road about 2 miles. And it's going to take us probably 30 minutes. Let's see. We're at 15 minutes, and that stop sign, it looks close, but I would say that's going to be at least a 7-8 more minutes to get to that stop sign. Yeah, I'll tell you what, let's go to the stop sign, because someone has too much energy, and we'll see how many minutes it takes to get there. I think we're walking at about 4 miles an hour. It's a pretty fast pace. I haven't gone past that stop sign in quite a long time. Don't think I'm going to do it today. Ooh. Hold on one second. Let's check out this elaborate spider web. It's like Halloween picture perfect. Oh, and there's the spider. And there is the guy that made it all. Hello, Mr. Spider. Are you hungry? Tarantula. What a beautiful web you made. Beautiful web. I'm surprised I don't see any bugs in that beautiful web of yours. Munith, a beautiful place to live. If you could find a house. I was unable to find a house. Come here for a second. A web in the grass. That looks like possibly a different kind of spider. I don't see no inhabitants there. Come on, buddies. I don't know how that one works. Does he hide in the grass and then comes up? It'll almost look like a net, like a trampoline type of a spider web. That was interesting. A trampoline kind of a spider web. And he might have been hiding in the grass below the spider web, and if something falls in, he comes up from below. But I did not see a spider in the center of that web. But that was very interesting. As you can see, farmlands, it looks like beans over here. Oh, what do we got growing here? What is that stuff? What this little path is. I just want to look at what's growing here. So, I'm not sure what that is. It might be some kind of beans too. Come on, buddies. You definitely want to go down the path, but I don't see no private property signs. But someone mowed that. They mowed it to go to that house over there, it looks like. Oh, there's a tree blind. Old tree blind. Take a look here. I really did never notice that before up there, but it's an old tree blind. And here comes that stop sign. Maybe another 4 minutes down this road here. See if it takes us 20 minutes to walk 2 miles. That's a mile every 10 minutes. That's 6 miles an hour. I don't think that's right. So I think that might be, I don't know, we might do it in 20 minutes. And then again, it's not quite 2 miles, so. Let's see if I can zoom in on that stop sign. It's gonna get kind of shaky. Nice open field here. And it's a giant cougar. What the hell is that? What is that? Stop, stop, stop. What is that big cat? Anybody see it? Holy crap. Hold on. That can't be a domestic cat, is it? Oh. Penny. Stop for a second so I can zoom in. Oh, it's just a domestic cat. It's just a kitten. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. What a big cat you are. Is it a domestic cat? Hold on. Hello, you are one big cat. Just a kitty cat. Woo! Maybe Jalen will get that big one day. Probably eating all the mice in the neighborhood. Looked like a bobcat when I first seen it, but no, that ain't possible. No way. Just a little kitty cat. Here's that stop sign. Oh, this is making more sense. It's over 20 minutes now. I was like, there's no way I can walk a mile every 10 minutes. I don't think we're walking that fast. I don't know. You are walking pretty fast, though. Pterodactyls, they do still exist. So far we've seen a couple of pterodactyls, a bobcat. Yeah, here we go. How many minutes? If you walk to that yellow sign down there, that's closer to the 2 mile mark, and that's probably another, we can add another 5 minutes probably. All right, she does that once in a while, and she kind of, you're pulling too hard. All right, let me get my glasses and see the minutes. It's about 22 minutes. If we add 5 more minutes, I might as well say like 30 minutes. 27 minutes to go 2 miles. Yeah, that makes more sense. A mile every 15 minutes, that's 4 miles an hour. And look, she's still ready to go. Come on, let's turn around. Let's go back the other way. It's the same thing. All right, thanks for watching the video. I don't want to make it too long. Enjoy your day.